Hello, Libra. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your financial abundance, money and career tarot and oracle card reading. This is a reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get started today with an angel number. You have the number 888. That indicates karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around are symbolized when you see the number 888. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So that is very important. A lot of money is coming your way according to this number. Then we're going to take one more oracle for the overarching theme of your financial life. And you have the energy here of allow, which I love because I think of Abraham Hicks. The art of allowing was what they used to call their message of the law of attraction. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself up again or back up. So, knowing that if you've been closed down about an idea, about a dream, a financial dream, start dreaming again, okay? Start taking some action towards it. So we're going past, present, future, and advice. In the past, you have contemplation. In the present, you have perseverance. And in the outcome or the future, you have the unknown. And in the advice, you have dove medicine. So this is very interesting. We'll see what the tarot can reveal to you all. Okay, in the past here, we have the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. In the present, you have the Five of Wands, the Magician, and we've got, sticky cards here, the Fool. In the future, you have the Death card. This is getting interesting because the Magician and the Fool just came out together, which I love. You have the Three of Cups, so a new beginning, a rebirth, and the Empress, another three in the outcome. In the advice, you have the Eight of Pentacles, keep working. The Seven of Pentacles, you're doing it. And the Four of Pentacles, so be smart about money, be smart about your time, your resources, even if you're running some kind of a business or you're a consultant. I had somebody when I was very young in my career, I had people that wanted to hire me to do different trainings for them in areas that I was trained in. And I had somebody who had quite a few more years of experience, like a couple of decades. And I said, what should I charge? And I remember him saying to me, what's your time worth? Think about that always. What is your time worth? And go from there. So you have the energy of contemplation here. It breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't. Coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows, here I gasp for the answers to unfold. So I feel like here somebody's been jonesing for a solution. Okay, in the past, I feel like you've had kind of a ping pong match going on in your mind. Now you have here 5 major arcana. You have Scorpio energy, and you have all the elements due to the Magician, but I do feel like you have quite a bit of water and earth. You do have all the elements anyway. So with that Seven of Cups, pardon me, that can be a very daydreamy energy, the Daydreamer's Torment card. So we have to be careful not to allow it to tip too far into a place of uncertainty. We go from quiet contemplation to too much thinking. I like the Queen of Swords here because that helps you get back on track. So for somebody, if you kind of snapped out of a phase where you were inert, you weren't taking any action, I feel like the energy of the Sun, you had some new energy, some new offer or opportunity that came in that really illuminated something. Even if it was something like a move, and I'm getting this for some of you, a move to somewhere, and it started to seem like a real uphill battle. And I feel like you may have seen that and realized this is just not the area for me. There's too many issues here now. It's changed. It's not what it once was. And so I feel like with that Queen of Swords too, you won't make the same mistake twice. If you had an issue with spending where you accumulated or accumulated is a better word for that, some debt. I feel like with this, you got a path out. You may have even had somebody, if you had someone at your bank or some other resource who was helpful and said, hey, this is what you need to do. Or even if it was like an AI generated advisement plan to help you to manage that better. So in the present, you have perseverance. And so with the energy of perseverance, stay in thy power, dear child, for thy lonely is never alone. When the world is dreadful upon thy, turn to the spirits within thy. So if you're having a hard time, know that you have a whole spiritual team who's always with you. Meditate, quiet your mind. If you're in a high stress job, and you have opportunities to take breaks. And I understand if you work in like emergency medicine, you may say that is so inconsistent. There are things, but it depends on what's happening. I feel like with this, they're really saying you need to find those pockets of time to silence everything. And that way too, you can persevere. And I love this card. She always reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood for some reason. So with this, I feel like you've got the answer right here. That Five of Wands is very chaotic energy, and it also is a change. But I do feel like they're telling you with the energy of the Magician, that's the card and the energy in the Major Arcana that teaches us, the lesson that teaches us that we can make things happen just using our mind as a tool to influence our energy field. So the Magician has you bringing heaven to earth. If things have been really chaotic, I feel like this is your time to kind of buckle down and do it. The Fool energy is telling you, Libra, to take that leap of faith, to jump right in and to be fearless. The energy of the Fool says that anything new that you begin, you have the beginner's mind. So you'll be a totally open vessel. You will take to any new opportunity like a fish takes to water. It is a perfect fit. You've got the red robe of desire here. And it's also a time where I feel like you may work alone, this may be a time where you don't fully advertise all your new ideas until they're fully manifested, that you're not putting it all over social media per se. You're not trying to be the best marketer for yourself. You're doing it in a way where you don't have other people's feedback, is how I'm getting it. So I do feel like with this, you're going to have perfect timing. You're going to have perfect alignment. If it's an interview, you're going to lead the pack. They're going to want you. You may even have some leveraging opportunities showing up here in that case. Now, in the outcome, you've got great tarot cards. You also have the energy of the unknown here. And so with her, this beautiful unknown woman, think on it and you will stumble, for the heart is a ghost upon the unknown. Let it bleed into the depths, bearing nothing but desire. So that energy of not overthinking things, not becoming scared. And you know what it reminds me of is like the opposite of the Eight of Swords energy in the tarot. The Eight of Swords really traps people in. You don't have that here. And so they're trying to tell you to move forward, to take that leap of faith. You have it several times. The Death card is actually a rebirth in the tarot. It's one of the only places we absolutely love to see death. Death is a huge transformational shift. It's like the first day of the rest of your life. And with the Empress and the Three of Cups, they're trying to tell you that this is a time of celebration. It's a time of happiness coming in, that the pursuit of your dreams will also bring in joy to your heart, where you're really going to say, that was it. Now, if it's something with housing, I love the Empress here because not only does she live in abundance, she lives in prosperity. She lives in luxury. So I feel like with this, she's also rich and fertile with ideas. So your ideas will land. People will say, boy, I need to hear more about this. Or you'll feel respected at work. And I also feel like you're going to feel like you're not feeling like you're going to be paid for those good ideas, for your wonderful positive energy. So the outcome is fantastic with this. Now, with the advice here, you have Dove Medicine showing up here for you all. The wings are thick and strong, I see, for they have battled the most unforgiving winds. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on and soar like never before. This is where you know that you can reach new heights, that doors that you didn't even know were available to you will open. And so they're telling you, you keep chipping away. Do not turn back. This is not a restart card. It's a keep going on. I mentioned before, you have money coming in. So with that Four of Pentacles, they're telling you to be wise and discerning with your money and with your time as well. But you have a great money reading. Good things are coming for you. Libra, I love you all. I'll be back again soon.